Hello and welcome to the Prodigy Finance Student Table. My name is Cindy and I am the host of the show. Today I am so excited, and I know I say that about every episode, but today I'm particularly excited about this episode as we chat to our scholarship winners. Prodigy Finance had a scholarship program for fall 2025. We've had over 1,000 applications. It was really gruesome picking winners, but we did select 8 winners and 6 of them are joining us. We are so happy to have you here.
Cute.
It's a pleasure.
So maybe we could just start with Drew. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure, Cindy. I'm in Mumbai right now, and I'll be heading to London Business School for my MBA in August. It would be my second master's. My first master's was about 8 years ago in nuclear science. And since then, I've had stints in entrepreneurship for a couple of years at the beginning of my career. And since then, I have been leading digital teams across luxury, jewelry, real estate, AI. And I'm super excited to be speaking to everybody today. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much, Drew, for being here with us today. Umni, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning, everyone. It's morning here from Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm Olamumi Edemide. I'm an audit and assurance professional, and I'll be going for my master's, a Master of Science program in accountancy and analytics at the University of Louisville. I'm really excited about doing my master's, and I'm excited about the scholarship. I'm just excited about the journey ahead, actually.
And we're so excited to hear about that journey. Salome, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Salome. I'm from Georgia. And this is the first time for me doing masters. I'm doing MBA at ESADE, thanks to Prodigy. And I'm hoping to find out whether if I'm going to switch my career or not, because I'm planning on broadening my skill sets further than marketing.
Exciting. Kingsley.
Hi everyone, I'm Kingsley from Ghana. I have a Bachelor of Science in Biological Science and I'll be studying Masters in Applied Gerontology at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. In fact, thank you Prodigy Finance for this scholarship because it will help release the financial burden attached to studying masters in the US. And I'm passionate about improving care for older adults back home. So I'm super grateful for this scholarship and I'm grateful to be here.
Anthony, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Good morning and good afternoon. I'm saying both of them because I'm from Uganda and it's really 1 p.m. here and I've heard people saying good morning, which means it must be still morning in certain areas of the world. I bring you greetings from Uganda, the part of Africa. I'm called Anthony Himbisiwe and I'm an advocate of the High Court of Uganda. I hold the Bachelor's of Laws degree from Makerere University. I am going to be doing my Master's of Laws in International Tax at New York University in the fall of this year, and I got the African Students Scholarship with Prodigy Finance.
Thank you, Anthony, for that. And then lastly, Esther. Welcome, Esther. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Esther.
So I am Esther, also from Ghana, and good morning from my side. So I am happy to have been selected as a winner for Prodigy Finance. I already have a master's, so this is my second master's at Georgia State University, United States of America, this fall. And I'm studying Master of Professional Accountancy. So I'm grateful to be selected as a winner for this program, and I hope I make the best out of it. Thank you.
Thank you, all of you, for those beautiful introductions. Firstly, I'm so interested to hear about how you heard about the Prodigy Finance Scholarship. What inspired you to apply for the Prodigy Finance Scholarship?
Okay, so during my application cycle, I was working with my friend. She's called Tracy. She had admission, and I was helping her to secure funding through a loan. So I read about these loans that support international students, and I came across Prodigy Finance, and I read about them, and I saw that, oh, they have a very nice loan. So I went ahead and I think went to their website, and I discovered that they also offer scholarship to students. So I read about it more, and I tried with my friend because we're all looking for funding opportunities to support our studies. So we all applied, and should I say I got lucky and I was selected for this scholarship.
Amazing.
Well, I can go. Well, Cindy, I'm a deferred admit. I was planning to go last year, but due to certain delays with my visa, I couldn't. So I have some experience applying to a loan with Prodigy Finance. And over my many visits to the Prodigy Finance website for the student loan application, I came across a very interesting tab called scholarships. Last year, unfortunately, I was a bit late. So I missed the application deadline. But as fate would have it, I couldn't go last year. Now I'm fortunate that this year I could improve my financial standing thanks to the very generous $5,000 scholarship. And now, even though it's a year later, but I'm in a better position to succeed. Thank you.
Great. I'm glad you say a very generous contribution because 5,000 is quite a huge amount to a study abroad journey, right? It might seem small initially, but I know that it makes a huge impact to your lives. Anybody else want to share how they heard about the scholarship?
In my case, my university told me. So I said I was kind enough to worry about me. I shared with them that I had some financial constraints, and they were like, you should try this one. And they encouraged me actually. So that's why I'm happy to go there because I know they truly care. So that was really exciting.
Saloma has won the Esade Future Female Scholarship, and we've partnered with Esade to choose one lucky female to win the 5,000 US dollars towards their tuition. Kingsley, how did you hear about the scholarship?
Yes, I learned about the scholarship from on Instagram from the University of North Carolina's Instagram page. I think they've been doing wonderful posting scholarships. So since I followed them, I saw the scholarship, then I followed to apply. It's Prodigy Finance partnership with Steady North Carolina, and it's $1,000 dollar scholarship. So, in fact, I had a graduate research assistantship, but then there was still some deficit that I need to cover. In fact, as you said, $1,000 may sound small, but then it's for me, it's not small. It's really a game changer, and I know every bit of it counts. So that's it.
Well, thank you, Kingsley.
Just like Salome, I also had a prodigy from my university, that is New York University, in December last year. That's the deadline for submitting applications was on 19th and 18th. I received an email from the university telling us to apply to prepare for our finances ahead as we seek to do our masters or further studies and so. So they send in a list of the accredited institutions that are available where you can take private loans and scholarships and so. So I try to check out what I can find and what I can salvage around, so that I can, as I wait to be admitted, of course, so that I can be prepared. And as I open the web page, I think it's when I saw the scholarship. It's quite in big words. You can't miss it. I was like, much as I might be here for a loan or something, I think I should take a shot at this scholarship. And that's how I applied for the scholarship. And as luck has it, I got it and I'm here. So thank you.
Great. The power of partnerships. And last but not least, Olawunmi.
So I got to know about Prodigy Finance Scholarship in one of the information sessions at the university. So it was my program director that told us about it, that there are ways of financing one's tuition, and one of the ways is a loan from Prodigy and also a scholarship from Prodigy. So since that time, I just noted it in my mind that when the application comes out, I would give it my best shot and apply. I didn't even know I was selected, but it was just something out there to tick off my to-do list and know that I gave it my best. But I was humbled to have received the scholarship that wow, the application was considered successful.
Great. So, guys, out of the 1,200 applications that we received, you are the winners. Tell us how you responded when you received that email and that phone call telling you that you won. What was your first reaction?
Honestly, I was so surprised. I was so surprised. I had to read the email more than once just to be sure. Just to be sure. It was real. In fact, it was such a big moment for me and my family. Like I said, having to cover my deficit was a huge problem for me, and receiving the scholarship gave me hope, especially knowing how much I've been worried about the financial part of my studies. And to be selected for this scholarship once again was very huge. I felt so honored. And right away, I even shared the news with my family, and they were very proud and happy for me. I was so happy.
So when I found out about the scholarship, it was like 2 days left to the deadline. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's try it. And it took me like, I don't know, the whole evening. I started doing the application. It turns out there are like several essays to write. And good thing that I already had like planned out everything in my mind about my career and my goals because I had the applications done before. And I was like going in like in one take. And I knew that I should get an emails if I won by the 2nd of May. And when it didn't came, I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, who would have gotten a scholarship in one evening? And then like several days later, I got the email. I was like, that can't be real. And I think it's good to know that it's not necessary to like, it's not necessarily correlated to the time you spend or like the effort. It's more like about the genuine ideas and enthusiasm. And so no need to like rush or not rush. There's no right or wrong answer. You just have to try it anyways.
Beautifully said, Slow. Abiodun, welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to meet
We
you
were
all.
just talking about, once you received that initial news that you had won the scholarship, what was your feelings like? What were your first reactions? What was it like hearing the good news of winning the scholarship?
When I got the news, I was so glad that at least there's some relief to my funding because, I mean, you need so much money to be able to get all of this tuition done with. So when I received the news, I was super glad. I had to share with everyone around me that, oh my God, I just got $5,000 off of my tuition, and it's a whole lot on me. And I was really glad that yeah, I got that because that's something compared to the amount I'm supposed to pay. So I was just really happy. I said it like 10 times that I was really glad, yeah, but I was really glad. Thank you.
Anybody else?
When that email landed in my inbox that I was one of the winners of the Prodigy Finance Scholarship, it was a mix of reactions actually. It was gratitude, I was humble, and I was surprised, like, because I didn't have much expectation. Let me just do it, let me just apply. I don't know what will come out, but let me give it my best shot, my best effort. And I was really happy to have received it. I was just happy.
Amazing. Anthony.
Yes, yes. If I might say, the moment the email landed on my phone, it just happens that that phone was in my hands at that moment, and it was about 5 p.m. So I read the email on the face of the phone before I open it, and I'm like, nah, this can't be. Because this is something that I'd made an application, and after dropping in the application, I'd actually forgotten about it. It just came in like on those last days of April, and I just recall that maybe they said May or 1st or 2nd May, the results will come out. So When I got it to work, I forgot. But then the email lands in, and I'm like, wow, this is great. And I was extremely happy. I was I was actually very excited, very happy. I shared the news around with my colleagues, and days later and months later, I'm still grateful up to this point, and I'm still happy for that scholarship to have been chosen among all those people that put in the applications.
Amazing. I feel so much joy listening to all of your stories.
I applied to the African Student Scholarship and I checked that they were only going to pick 2 people. And I was like, wow, I don't know the number of applications that is going to be received. And out of all this pool of applications, there's 2 people. But I was hopeful and I sent my application. So I bookmarked the date for the decision release. And to be honest, when I saw that email that I've been selected as a winner, I was like, wow, how? Like, how did this happen? I was so overwhelmed and I was happy at the same time because 5,000 is really a huge investment into my education. I was happy. Yeah.
You guys must be God's favorite children.
Yes.
Dhruv, sorry, I can't remember. Did you go? Did you share? No, not
No,
yet.
no, I haven't yet.
Okay.
So I actually did not have, I wasn't keeping tabs on when the decision date, I didn't know when it was. So after a few days went by, I had sort of given up on it. I had sort of assumed I didn't make it through, and I was sort of like just, coming to terms to that. So when that email finally hit the inbox, it was super exciting. I dropped whatever I was doing. I rushed to my Google Sheet to update my MBA cost of attendance budgeting. And believe it or not, it is this $5,000 that made the difference between going from a negative to a slightly positive above zero. So it was a great cause for celebration, which I did with an ice cream. So a great day.
You deserved a whole tub of ice cream.
And the
I
beer this
celebrated
side.
as well. I celebrated as well.
Fantastic, guys. Tell us about what your next steps are from here. Where are you on the journey? When are you starting studying? When are you leaving your home country and moving abroad?
Okay, so uni starts in August. I'll be leaving my home country next month in July and preparing towards resumption. I'm excited to see what's out there for me because yeah, it's interesting going to another country and then learning new culture, learning new things, and of course, it's an addition to my CV and my career path. Also, I intend to share more with people around me how to get a scholarship to study abroad because coming from Nigeria, it's really expensive when you hear your tuition is about $43,000. That's a lot of money. And I'm sure there are a lot of people that want funding of some sort to get started with. So I'm willing to share with anyone who loves to hear it. And I should be out of Nigeria in July, in the middle of July, and I'm grateful to God for the process so far, and I'm willing to share with others.
Salome, do you want to go next?
Okay. I'm waiting for my visa. I'm waiting to hear back with the decision, and I'm leaving for August. And as for the MBA, I'm thinking I'm gonna keep an open mind and treat it as I did with the bachelor's degree. Like when I was doing my bachelor's degree, everything was new to me, and I was like hearing it and imagining how it would be in the real world. And now, as I have like 8 years of experience, it's gonna be like the same but different in a way. I'll be open to exploring things, but also like having something to reflect on and with like keep it going or change something up. So it's a blank space, and I'm excited to be like that.
Kingsley.
Thank you.
Yes, my master's in applied gerontology at the University of North Carolina Wilmington is starting in on August 20th, and I'm expecting to leave Ghana by August or August 1st or in the first week of August. I'm looking forward to learning from Dr. Sri because I'm a research assistant under her, and the most importantly, I'm excited about whatever comes after. I want to return to Ghana after the program and then set up a home care that provides a safe and supportive environment where the older adults in my community can receive comprehensive support, such as medical attention, social interactions, and assistance with their daily needs. I'm super proud to and willing to offer some impact in geriatric care services in my home country. So that's that.
Powerful. Oh,
All right, so I'm excited for the journey ahead. I look forward to experiencing life in a new city, far away from home, learning from the renowned faculty at the University of Global College of Business, learning from students and also collaborating with the diverse student body that's there. And I'm also excited about Louisville because from my research, I've seen that Louisville has this vibrant and entrepreneurial energy associated with it. And I look forward to experiencing this and learning more about accounting, analytics, technology, how everything is going hand in hand. And
Dhruv, do you want to share what what your future plans are?
Yeah, like Salome, I want to go with an open mind and just let the MBA experience shape me from scratch. I have some general goals, consulting for post MBA and hopefully finding and identifying a co-founder who I can at some point start a business with after my student debt is paid off. So that's the short term and long term goal. But I realize that it's such a transformative experience that I may end up there and completely change directions, and I'm very, very open to that.
Awesome.
Me too.
Esther,
Yes, so I'm also super excited about starting this journey at the Georgia State University because currently I'm working as an accountant and also I've worked as an auditor before. So going for the professional accounting exams is a great career development for me. And I have secured my visa already. So I'm planning to leave in August, first week in August. So with everything I'm going to learn from this, I plan to use my knowledge to also help my country's small scale businesses because in my country we don't have this professional accountants people with this foreign knowledge and skills to help them prepare good financial statements that help the businesses and also coach the young professional accountants who are also coming up. So that's my dream to acquire this knowledge and skills and help my country's businesses and also young professional accountants. So I'm super excited to start this journey.
thank you, Esther. Sounds so exciting and congratulations. And lastly, Anthony.
I have my visa interview scheduled for 15th of July, and I'm expected to be in New York by 11th of August. That's when the semester is starting, but I hope all will work out well. About what the future holds,
Firstly, a huge congratulations to all of you for winning the scholarship. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate your time and sharing with us today. For our viewers and listeners, if you are interested in learning a little bit more about the Prodigy Finance Scholarship Program, then you can visit our website and navigate towards the scholarship page where you'll find out all information about previous winners. We'll continue to have scholarship competitions going into the future. So the best place to stay up to date with when we do have another scholarship round is via our social media and via our website and also directly from your universities. So thank you so much for listening and for joining us today. We hope that you found this episode valuable. Until next time, bye.